Eric Ani from MechanicalHub.com. We're going to take a look at the new RIDGID RP241 inline compact 12-volt press tool. Compare it to the Milwaukee M12 Force Logic press tool. So let's take a real quick look at what's in the box. This kit in particular has two 2.5 amp hour batteries. It has the jaws for copper press ranging from half all the way up to 1.25 inches. The retail price on this in the US is just around $2,000. Okay. A couple things you'll notice for the new system from RIDGID. You've got a single battery charger, removable cord so it stores in the box a little bit easier. This particular case also handles the 240 pistol grip style. It's a universal case for them. This tool loaded with a 2.5 amp hour battery and the 3/4 inch jaw set weighs 7 pounds 5 ounces. It's very compact, as you can see. You've got a power button here. It'll give you a green go. You can also access this tool with Bluetooth and an app on your phone. Okay, now let's compare that to the Milwaukee press tool. This has got a 4 amp hour battery on it, a little bit larger in size physically. And the 3/4 inch jaw set here. You've got tools that are virtually identical in size. The RIDGID is slightly more compact in length, but it's a little bit wider in girth, okay? They weigh exactly the same amount with the 3/4 inch jaws loaded up on each and the batteries I'm showing you right here. A couple different things that the RIDGID has that the Milwaukee does not. You turn this on and off with a power button here. It'll give you, depending on how many lights are illuminated on the indicator here, will tell you battery capacity left, okay? You've also gonna get a green go signal here when a press is made properly. It'll give you indications whether you need to service it or if your pin is not pressed all the way in. So if you're only halfway in, it's gonna give you that indication. Milwaukee does not have that indicator there. It does not know whether or not the pin is in and out. What it does give you is a green go if you've made a proper press. They both have a release button on the side if you start the press cycle and you need to stop it. They're both supposed to stop or not press if there's not enough juice in the battery to start with. I actually haven't experienced that with either one. I've owned this Milwaukee press tool for a number of years. It's a very reliable tool. It has broke on me once. I have it serviced at the authorized service center, and Milwaukee treated me just fine with that. It was well under warranty. Okay, I did have to buy an extra 1.25 inch jaw set for the M12 tool. I don't use it very often, but because I do boiler systems, it's a needed tool or a needed jaw set. Now, let's back up in time a little bit. This is the RP210. This was RIDGID's first real compact pistol grip machine. It had their 18-volt battery system on it. These are very low amp hour batteries. They are 1.1 amp hour. Not any good in the cold here in Minnesota, I can tell you that. But when you compare the size of these tools, I'll put the 3/4 inch jaw on it. You compare the size of these tools, you can see which one's going to fit in a much tighter space, okay? Not a bad tool, not my favorite press tool I've ever owned. I'm going to be completely honest with you on that. RIDGID makes nice tools. They do guarantee them for life as far as the build of the tool itself. This is going to fit in a much, much tighter space than the RP210. It is a compact tool. It will do up to 1.25 inch copper. There are PEX press jaws available for this. You can buy those separate, and I think anybody's going to be happy with this tool that's doing residential service. If you do a lot of water heater changeouts, tankless, things like that, boiler systems and residential work, this is a great tool for that. I know because I use it for that myself. All right, the Milwaukee M12 Force Logic press tool, same exact thing. Residential up to 1.25 inch. It will do PEX press as well. You can get jaws from RIDGID for that, and they both have the swivel head. Very similar mechanism on releasing the jaws, and they both come with 2 batteries. The Milwaukee's going to come with the smaller battery packs. As you can see, I have a 4.0 loaded up in here. Now, a couple things that you have to compare the two together with. This is the first compact press tool we've seen on the market here in the US that's labeled as being capable of doing 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch mega press. That's the steel, the iron pipe, gas, and air fittings. The jaws are not yet available for that. Milwaukee is not saying anything about their tool being able to do that system. They also obviously do not have the jaw set, but when you run the numbers in comparison, they both put out the same amount of Newton force. So I'm betting that the M12 tool is going to be able to do the 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch mega press when those jaws become available. Both tools are capable of doing the zoom lock refrigeration fittings in the smaller diameters with the compact heads. So check it out. Both of these are available. Very impressed with the RP241. One thing I have that is a little bit of a no-go for me. It's not going to make or break the purchase of a tool like this, but I will tell you, when I use this tool overhead and I'm lifting it up, I oftentimes accidentally depress that trigger because of the size and where it's at. I think it's because it sticks out from the body the way it does, as you can see, and I tend to sometimes press that and then I have to release the pressure, or I have to continue the cycle in order to open up the jaws all the way to use it. That's a minor annoyance. Like I said, it's not something that's going to keep me from using or buying another one of these tools, but it is going to be a little bit annoying, take some getting used to. I have not had that situation with the Milwaukee. I will tell you, when you just slightly depress it, it knows when the jaw isn't there, and it's not going to advance the ram immediately, so you don't have to release the pressure or go through a cycle. I hope this helps. If you want more information on the RIDGID RP241 or the M12 Force Logic tool, visit mechanicalhub.com.